That's the wrong one. No, we good. Okay. Cool. And we're live. How are you guys doing? How did you find me so quickly? How's that even possible? Speaking of fountains, I think you'll be happy to hear about this one, Charlotte. I made a TikTok about our little... Remember on Wednesday, I think? We had an altercation with some random person by the fountain. Turns out emotes are a little more divisive than I thought, and that TikTok did very, very well. Half people being like, yeah, use your emotes to your heart's content. The others being like, if I find you, I will personally report you to make sure you get banned for spamming emotes. I'm like, that's crazy. Why would anyone do that to me? But the only other thing is, well, I'm happy that TikTok did very well. I am unfortunately a little bit ill. I woke up this morning. I was like, dang, kind of feeling a little under the weather. But that's why I've employed. They don't know it yet. But that's why I've employed my jester. Hello.
Good morning.
You are my voice because I'm not going to be able to speak for the entire time.
Huh? Really?
I'm just saying, like, I'll need to take a few cough breaks is all.
Oh, okay.
But
understandable.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on, which means I will be.
Oh no, Rat's sick too.
Your...
Awesome. Everyone's sick today. Must be something in the air.
I'm sick of this.
I'm sick of this Heavensward.
Hello, Charlotte.
Let's see if we can get this person to join us. What? What is this? Glacial boots, Highland mitts, and glacial coat? Whoa. Gotta get that checked out.
Yeah, sorry. It's called IBS.
I don't think that's what that was, but... Where's my glacial items? Can I wear them?
Today's outfit is whatever the opposite of a beach episode is.
Yeah, what was that about? Trying to get me to wear a swimsuit? What was that about, huh? You want to defend yourself?
It's called...
This person just came by and gave me a winter coat. Very thoughtful of them.
Thanks.
So... why don't we go do the little MSQ up to the Airy, because it's right there. No, Tifara Winter, you can't. Are those people who like who spam things? Are they bots by any chance? Who spam FC invites?
Maybe.
Or is this Tifara Winter just not like register all the names that go through their list? I'm not kidding. I think this is maybe the 10th to 20th time I've seen this invite from them.
Yeah, no, they probably have a bot that does it. Because more than once is like not normal.
I was doing a Cult Crescent yesterday and today, and I didn't even get half of the things I need for my relic. Have you ever thought that sometimes the powers to be want you to play Dark Knight instead of Warrior? So you can't get the cool axe, because then you'll switch.
How cool is this cool axe?
Okay, it's cutscene time. Let's see how much my weathered voice can manage this. Thanks to everyone who complained that the Manderville relics were easy. That's why you got to get in day one. You got to do everything right off the bat. It's called taking advantage of the times. You know, you get yours and then they reel everything back. Murney, old friend, the cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustment costs us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end. Which means you can get where you need to go. I tell you, these little beauties will tear right through the wind barrier like a cement drill through a cottage cheese. That is, my friends, that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. You have our thanks. Come, warrior of light. The dreadworm awaits. Spooky. I saw this was a dungeon, and I'm like, so we're not just waltzing in and beating them up? Dang, the entrance is right here. Alright, that means we're pretty much ready to go.
Into the airy.
Yeah, are you going to be joining us, Remove?
Yes.
We'll get in here.
Once I log into my actual character, and not the cat girl that gave you the winter clothing.
That was you. How dare you?
How dare I give you clothing? Everyone knows you need to look super ugly.
What do you mean? You calling me ugly? You saying this fit
No.
doesn't do it for you?
I mean, have
I
you
think it's-
tried on the outfit?
I tried on the top, which was basically all you need. It's like an overcoat.
Yeah, I mean, but the mitts and the boots are also part of it as well. Yeah.
Well, I put a lot of effort into the outfit. You know, it's not just the. I've done the mitts. I've done the boots and everything.
Mm.
Rat, get over here. There you are. Turn around. See how long the stream delay takes.
Every live stream, you will be visited by a blue-skinned Mooney
Mooney?
who donates clothing and says nothing else. Will not even join your party.
What is a Mooney?
Seeker of the Moon Mikote.
Why can't we just call him like... I don't know. All Mikotes are Mikotes in my head, so...
The skin color and the slight facial feature differences are the main differentiator. They're basically the difference between Highlanders and Midlanders.
I was gonna say, Midlanders and Highlanders are just the same, but taller, right?
Still technically the same race, even though they look much more different than Moonies and Sunnies do.
Really?
The same with Dusk White and
What is the physiological differences between a Midlander and a Highlander?
Height.
Just height, that's it?
Height, facial features are a bit harder. Like the Highlanders are basically from Alamigo.
Oh, but
And-
that's lore. Not talking about I'm talking about like cheekbones. Are they like sunken jowls? You know what I'm talking about? Because you can look at like a cat girl. They have like a different facial structure. You know what I mean?
They also have the lines on the side of their head.
That helps
Face.
too. Honestly, it is kind of impressive because, like, in the landscape of cat girls in anime media, you can actually kind of identify them, you know? It's impressive.
Yeah.
It's a rarity. Like, if I just see a
No.
piece of, like, fan art, I can go like, oh, that's a Mikote. Easy.
Meanwhile, Lalafell.
I think you can kind of make out Lalafells, right? Not to self-report, but I think Midlanders are gonna be the hardest to identify.
No, because there's pretty much only one type of Midlander.
No. I mean, like, no. What I'm saying is, like, if you put up like a lineup of like 5 cat girls, all in like an anime art style, you could probably identify which one the Mikote is. What I'm saying is, if you put up Midlander next to 5 just random anime girls, there's no chance. And same thing with like Auras and everyone, honestly. I think even Lalafels you could probably do. They're more potato looking.
Especially like you don't often see pointed ears on dwarven characters, right?
That's true.
Unless they're goblins, literal goblins.
Take your time, by the way.
I had to blow myself. I forgot I was not on Famfrit, so I had to blow myself up to get here.
I still want that hat, by the way. However many days it takes.
Shouldn't be terribly long.
What is it,
Since you're
50?
at 40.
40?
44 for Astra.
This hat?
Yeah.
Well, I got bad news for you. Take a gander. The level.
You're at 44, yeah?
Yeah. Just do front lines is from PvP. We'll be doing more front lines today then later. But yeah, I guess we'll queue in then. But I have to go back to Bard, unfortunately.
Astra could do it. We don't need a tank.
Oh, it's from Crystal? I haven't done any Crystal in Conflict yet. I'm a main of the other one. Front lines. Press C. Don't worry about it. Let's just we'll figure it out later. I will get that hat if it kills me though. It's gonna look so out of place too. I'm not gonna wear like the Astro outfit, like the big fancy puffy dress. I'm just gonna put it on everything. It's gonna be bad. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can find one other person to do this with.
Random DPS. Not terribly hard to find, given what the role is.
This is a cool one. Do you like this one? Uh-oh. Our last DPS is the one sleeping on the job. So when you queue up to like duty support or duty finder, whatever it's called, the roulettes and stuff, you're just waiting for someone like me to come by and start like their first time playing through a thing, right? That's how that works?
That or someone doing their roulettes. Someone else doing their roulettes getting rolled into you.
I see.
That's also the case for like hard content as well, so.
Oh, there's a dragon chasing me. Can you give me a second? Can I call back? Can I call you back? Wicked mortals, I shall melt your flesh and turn your bones to ash. Still miffed that I have to revoice and redub these people.
Only you gave yourself that limitation.
Ooh, those hair physics. Looking a little stiff. A little too much sauce.
This is one of the longer cutscenes in Heavensward.
This one right now, the one that just happened?
Yep. So for people who've already see, look, they're ready. Are they wearing level 20? Nope.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Point is, we got dragons to kill. I probably should have waited. That's fine. Eh. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking. We did that little reaction to like the old school dungeons, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna take it that they pretty much made most dungeons just linear, right? That's like the modern dungeon style.
That is exactly the modern dungeon style, and if you want variety in your dungeons, they made a special type of dungeon that is, in the name, variant.
Variant? Is that not the deep dungeons that I've been warned about?
Those are not the deep dungeons that you've been warned about.
I see. I'm a little.
Hey, we have double physical range DPS.
Is that a good thing? Bad thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Who's she keeping track though?
I feel like I should close my window so that you don't hear the
Do it.
traffic as loudly.
Just jump up and down once so that they stop. Or just go in. I mean, hey. I expected you to try something, you know, try a maneuver of... Unless your maneuver is to try and close the window while we're fighting a boss, which I applaud too.
I mean, I can do it now. Oh,
be
get
honest.
close to the boss.
Ow. Look at you. It's just swinging your sword. Ow. Not a good idea.
Electric cachexia. If you are tethered with the electric thing, you want to run to one of these pillars.
Any of the pillars?
With that, ionosphere charge. Yeah, that's Charlotte.
To any of them that are not tethered, I suppose? Oh no, it went away, okay.
If you are tethered to it, you want to run to a tower to leave the tether on that tower. Because once enough time passes, then it will just start like lightning striking.
I still think my favorite mechanic that we've run into so far is the is the one from World of Darkness where like it chases, where the lightning chases somebody and then you just get people running around dragging the lightning.
Yep.
It's a good mechanic.
Will chase you doggedly. Oh, someone wanted that ring.
Greed.
I was going to pass on it so that you get it.
It's okay.
A terrible dragon.
That was cool. It's like a ride in like Universal.
It's like Stone Vigil.
I've been watching a lot of like
Running.
Carnival Cruise and what the heck is this? I've been watching a lot of like Carnival Cruise and like theme park videos. Those are always fun. You a theme parker?
I have been considering applying for like a cruise ship to work on it.
Oh, to work on it. Are you like okay with the idea of being on a cruise ship at all times? I feel like that's like, or for long swaths of time.
For the amount of pay, yeah.
So you say that until like, you know, you're what's it called, motion sick, and then you have like 5 more days before you get like to rest on land for a couple more days before you have to go back on the boat for more days.
I have no idea how well I am with motion sickness.
Okay.
Assuming
You've never been a boater.
I have been on boats before, but I've never been a boater. That is correct. Up in this one area.
These stupid big dragons, man, and their dumb AoEs.
Oh,
Ow!
that was
What happened to you?
That was I pressed my invuln too late.
Can we get that revive up? You think? I'm gonna run this way, and then I'm gonna go like this.
Run back to me. Run back to me.
And then I'm gonna go like this to get a little bit of distance, and then maybe one of these. Maybe even like a headshot, and then like a... Maybe even a foot graze. We're okay.
Is foot graze the one that gives heavy?
Binds.
That
I
doesn't
was just hitting buttons, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was hitting every button that I knew could stop them, that's it. Look, we're fine. Thank you for taking, what's it called? A little bit of responsibility for that. A little blame. Helps the team out.
I do what I can.
What is happening? Do I stay in the puddles of smoke, or do I stay out of the puddles of smoke?
Stay out of the puddles of smoke because they are flammable.
Oh, you're right.
Inflammable fumes.
Whoa. Cool little trick he did right there. Pulling out all the stops I see.
Arm's length. You hit it too late.
I was gonna say, I definitely clicked the button. We can review the VOD, but I'm 100% sure.
I saw it appear on you as well.
That might, you know what's sad? That was the first time I actually, like, did it. I know that obviously you told me, but that was probably the first time I ever tried to use it productively, and it didn't even work.
Because you hit it too late.
Whatever. There's, you know this game has weird, like, timings.
Yep. Snapshots. Ah, I also hit that too late.
Why is homeboy looking at me?
Like, ooh, an exotic human. I've never seen one of those before.
I'm just gonna
Only those
read
night
everything.
ears.
Hold on one second.
Sure. Look at you clipping through the pillar.
I'm trying my best.
Company seals made me believe.
I need to move arm's length to like a reasonable button that's not shift 5. How many like panic buttons do you think the average job has? Like true, like you need to respond right now with this ability.
That's just White Mage and Astro.
No, but I'm counting like arm's length, where it's like, uh-oh, like here's a mechanic where you just need to use this ability.
I wouldn't call that a panic button because
That's why I'm saying, like, maybe panic button's the wrong word, but like buttons that you
that
don't
one-
normally
that one
unless hit,
specifically-
unless it's like
there
a
are
specific time.
panic buttons. There are panic buttons, but I don't think arm's length is one of them.
Okay, let me change the word. How about, what are like the situational not rotation? You need to use this when you get hit with this mechanic, which happens on chance abilities.
Arm's length, sure cast for casters.
Do you think? Would you say every job has like 2 max, 3 max?
Yeah.
Okay, because I might move
Every
that to
job
like a
has two
dedicated
minimum,
like.
rather.
I might create like a dedicated like scheme for those, like F or
Normally
something.
those are relegated to roll actions.
You all right, Charlotte? Okay.
You remember in Soma All we fought a dragon at the end?
Yeah.
That was Nidhogg's wife.
Yes.
And today, we
It's like a
are fighting-
WWE feud, you know. First we got his wife, now we're here.
Fighting this guy. We killed his wife, and now he tries to kill us.
Well,
But-
he's not really trying to kill us. We're trying to kill him. You know, he was just going about his day.
Trying to kill Ishgard. And then we had to show up.
All right, buddy, your time has come. You awake? Okay. Die. I thought he said feed me, but it turns out he says tremble at my fury, which I guess is...
A tail. That's the AoE in the middle. Hot wing. That's the AoE on the sides.
Do you need to memorize those when the big like thingies show up on the ground?
No. But these do have like needle names.
Is there any boss where they don't do that? Like, is there any boss where it's like, hey, I guess there are a few, right? But they're just not as like...
I know for harder content, it's useful to memorize like the patterns of AoEs, and referring to them as hot wing and hot tail might be easier in some cases.
Yeah, what's the sable price, huh?
That is,
Someone's flying? Oh, okay.
if we do not kill the sable price, the person who is caught in there dies.
I will stay in visual confirmation with my entire team so that everybody's okay. Aw, come on, I just popped my buff.
Ad phase.
Should I LB2? Or LB whatever?
Yeah, sure.
Huge. Eh. See, that's how that... See, I'm learning.
Not bad. My rage will consume you. I sit down and wait for your rage to come. Ow!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Cool movie you did there.
So, the main change from this dungeon since its release was the fact that we used to be able to fight alongside Estinian. And
Oh, he's
he
just a
wasn't
random
the-
guy?
No, Estinian, not the random guy,
No, I know. He's just like a random like add-on to our team.
Yep. Just have to keep the NPC alive.
Oh, you have to keep him alive.
He's the 5th member of your party. You know, like World of Warcraft, a game that is definitely the inspiration for this.
For Estinian? That World of Warcraft was the inspiration for Estinian?
No, I mean like World of Warcraft has a 5-player party system, whereas 14 has 4.
Sure, but we also have 8 and 24 and
The main setup is 4 people per
72
dungeon.
supposedly. Hello, Estinian. What does he say?
On your guard, our work here is not yet done.
What? We literally killed the big dragon. What do you mean?
The cutscene will say otherwise.
I'm gonna grab these Hofuds if you don't mind. Maybe even these Orthodox trousers of scouting. And I mean, you know, Roar of the Worm Orchestrion Skull. I feel like I deserve that one, really.
Whoopsie.
What? What have you done?
I took
Okay,
it.
cutscene. He's dive bombing. I thought I killed you. Oh yeah, so canonically we are fighting literally just us and Estinian, right? Kind of a shame he doesn't show up then. As a 5th. Thou wouldst use your mine own eye against me. Time hath done naught, dilute thy kind depravity. I have not forgotten thee, dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once, and shall do so again.
No worm! This ends here!
Do you think Estinian has ever accidentally poked the eye on one of his, like, many body spikes when he tried putting it away? Imagine it's a little fleshier, you know? I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm stuck here on the ground. I don't trust any dead bodies that I don't see, to be honest with you. Never have, never will.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Oh no, another migraine. The 3rd pillar must open. You are 3/6 of the way through this expansion pack. Go on, collect the 4th. What is this? Got 2 eyeballs.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord.
We
Without
should
a king,
make a republic.
who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
Maybe even like a democratic republic. With like a college of electors.
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
Visor down. We're gone.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Come on, brawny knight. Read the room.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Dyrendare, and Zemail.
I've really gotten all these names right, huh?
But 4
Improvement.
houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards.
Imagine being that afraid of leaving monarchy behind.
We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
So I saw that all in like 2 seconds, right? That's how that works. Or was Estinian just watching, like, what is going on?
You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
A likely story, Detective Estinian.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Oh, we didn't just kill a dragon for nothing. What's going on? I just came home and saw the notification. We're just going through some Heavensward. We just killed
It was a
Nidhogg.
fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
So this is like roll credits, right? We
But
killed the
must
dragon.
first have words with Hraesvelgr.
Never mind.
There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
But Hraesvelgr will never fight us, right? He literally saw us. He literally saw us take down the big daddy dragon, right? So surely he, you know, he's a little wiser than trying to challenge us. Everyone passing an eye hand to hand as if we were an apple. Yeah, just a little rotation. Everyone has. You ever, when you were a kid, you ever like share things in a classroom and you look at it and you pass it to your left? Though Nidhogg has fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Aether current and a mana cutter. Ooh, new mounts. I always love me some new mounts. Estinian is hot. I'm glad that we had our first shipping / simping / my beloved / is hot comment. They always happen every stream, so. Estinian would know the origins of Nidhogg's mysterious eye. Maybe he has 3 eyes. Maybe dragons have like a fallback eye. When Nidhogg's fallen, with Nidhogg fallen, none save Hrylsvogr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Isart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Speaking of things to do, I told you that I didn't need to do this now, because now I can get the Ada current right now. Works out. The Moogle on the watchtower is cradling her rumbling tummy. Whatever can be taking her so long? My replacement should have been here already, but I don't see her anywhere. I'm so hungry, I'd wager she went home on account of those troublesome Tullahans that are flapping about. If you slay 4 of them, that should be enough to secure a path giving my replacement. Okay. Attend to me. I need help killing Tullybards. Tullahans.
Attending time. I have. Oh fuck! I have teleport there.
See, unlike House Fortin and Durandare and Zailmal, I actually have attendants who care. They would never abandon me, right?
I would never abandon you, but I would take a long time to get there because I don't have that.
I can take care of myself for a little bit. I would never lose a fight to 2 Tullahans.
This is to unlock the ether current.
Yeah. Well, I think dragons have 2 eyes. With 1 gone, they can still see from 1 eye. Maybe wear an eye patch with a lost eye, like a pirate dragon. Pirate dragons seem a little scary. Isn't that just like a Leviathan, though? Because that's like a sea dragon?
Sea serpent, yeah.
Yeah. What is a worm? Is that a dragon? Is that the same thing?
Spelled with a Y?
Yeah. It's not like a... There's no, like, taxonomical difference between the two?
No, it's just
Like
more,
gators and gators and crocodiles?
It's the same thing as, like, gators and sea serpents. Or
Now you lost me.
What's another term? What's another term for alligator, actually?
Nothing. Gators or gators? Alligators?
Gators and alligators, yeah. Dragon, worm.
No, but I'm saying, like, maybe worms and dragons are actually not the same thing, and, like, you know, crocodiles are...
A dog and a pooch. A mutt.
I don't know, that...
It's probably about the same thing.
I don't know, like, there's so many dragons in, like, history, right? You can't tell me that those 4-legged dragons, like Nidhogg, are related to, like, those wormy Chinese dragons in, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, Shenron?
They kind of are, though.
But they're not.
They're different stories, but, like...
They're closer to, like, snakes. All I'm saying is, have you asked them? Maybe they take offense to that idea.
Praise Velgar, are you inspired by Chinese mythology?
Yeah. Now that you have Tullahans are out of the way, it's only a matter of time before my replacement gets here. I'm about to pass out from hunger. What could go wrong? Well, there's one right there, but surely... Oh, he's just hoofing it. Good work. See, this is what a high-tier attendant looks like.
Nice.
Appears, kills everything. Maybe even too much. Alright, let's talk to Isael.
Going to Xena.
One second. I just muted on Discord instead of on stream. What am I doing? Oh, look at this lore. Aren't you the resident lore expert? Remove? What is this? Okay, dragons are generally 4-legged, winged creatures, sometimes with the ability to breathe fire. Worms are legless, serpentine creatures resembling large snakes and may or may not have wings. Sounds like, historically speaking, they're different things.
Well, tell that to Estinian, who calls Nidhogg a worm.
Estinian's racist. We know this. He probably thinks all flying creatures with scales are the same.
Only dragons.
Yeah, he has it out for all of them. You know those like coatls in like Aztec history mythology? Same problem.
He does have a reason to be racist.
I don't know if there's ever a good reason to be racist, but
Well, they did kill his family.
yeah, but not all dragons killed his family, you know?
Yeah. Not the ones who he immediately threatened to kill once we came over to Annex Shrine. Like, stay your watch your tongue, worm, or I'll gouge it out.
Oh my gosh, Isael, how you doing? It's been a while. We killed a dragon.
She's been here for a full day. She hasn't eaten.
It's fine. She probably has something on her. I mean, I always carry around, let's see, 2 apples and 3 steaks and 2 swamp monks and 1 coffee and 1 hot chocolate and 3 apple juices. So surely Isael can carry around a little bit of food, right? Yeah, Isael's got unlimited ice cream, according to Tia.
Murney is 5 apples tall.
Is that true? How tall's an apple, huh? Give me the model scale right now.
It's 1/5 of the perfect height.
But how do you know this? Where's the apple? Where's the apple that I can measure?
Editor, put like a apple at like 1/5 of Murney's height.
No. That's me. I would never do that. Okay, hold on. I have to talk to Isael. "'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragon carried far. You have slain Nidhogg, but what more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Railsvilger to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the great worm, and such a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the dragon song war has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time you learned the truth from the beginning, the whole truth, that we may bring at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light." I'm telling you, if you play Bard, you should get like a nice horn sound, where if you play anyone else, you get like this ugly note. Impotent mortals, ever seeking to bury old wrongs under new. Show him the eye. You got explaining to do. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Eyes looking a little yellow, buddy. "'Twould seem that thou hast uncovered my secret. I, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield 1/2 of my strength." Is this a good idea? That was a 1/2-eyed Nidhogg that we just fought. I don't know what a 2-eyed dragon looks like. Ooh, did I unlock the fourth pillar? The Dragon Balls got assembled. Well, can I make a wish? Nidhogg, what hath befallen thee? We are undone by covetous mortals. Thou did take Ratatoskir's eyes and glut their appetites upon her essence. She is slain then, what madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Did I not warn thee, brood brother? They have ever been untrustworthy creatures, these short-lived Elezen. It's like a pog face. But thou were enchanted by thy immortal maid. Thy folly hath cost us, Ratatoska, her life, and me mine eyes. Oh, my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites. He said his name. 'Twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our lands. Surrender thee and I to me, and let that be thy penance. Nidhogg. They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. Yield to me thy strength, brood brother. Reyes doesn't care anymore. Ever since they killed his sister, he's been checked out of the whole war. Yeah, but we just gave him his second eye back. I think they wrote it in The Art of War. Don't give nuclear missiles to your enemies, no matter how much they look like they surrender. My vengeance is begun. Thou hast borne witness to a scene from my past. Your hands are huge, what?
It was
Did you see that?
yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldrath had dealt the worm a killing blow.
When my brood brother did disappear before me, bloody and blinded, his life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor, that he might exact his revenge upon the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by her own kin. Their treachery claimed my brood sister's life and my brood brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fits of indignation will move me to remorse? Now, let's not mess up with the two-eyed dragon. So, mortals, take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your presence here spelleth naught but misery. Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Woe betide you should the bond we share ever weaken. You see that remove? Yeah. Praise doesn't care anymore, alright. Sounds like a threat to me. You think Reyes would break his vow to Shiva? He's definitely thinking about it. Oh my goodness, it's Edgelord Godflakes. Istinian is frustrated by yet another mystery. Though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem that Frailsvogr wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
And there's still half of the expansion left, Istinian. What are we gonna do for 55 through 60? You must find something.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
Oh no, he's having the... We were the same reflections. Maybe
I will
the
not judge you for your deeds.
mortals were the evils the whole
I
time.
have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet
I don't know, I'm
even
feeling
with
pretty good. I
all
feel
that
like...
has passed, the tale is incomplete.
I feel like, you know, I'm pretty innocent in this whole thing. I don't have that much blood on my hands. You know, good blood.
We are
All the
short a
blood
great
is
worm's eye.
valid
Of the pair
and
which Haldreth
legal.
took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
We
I
can
gave
handle
no
a
order
few.
to attack.
We can handle a few heretics.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own?
No, no, no,
Mayhap
no.
Gracefolger was right about
No,
us.
don't let his words get to you, Westinian. Please. You're supposed to be the racist maniac. Hold on. We will... Of course I feel sick on the day I want to stream. That's just how things are sometimes. I ate the other. It tasted like hot peppers. Was it squishy? I asked this question earlier, but those eyes, because, like, we hold them like they're big gemstones, but, like, I feel like if Estinian puts it in his pocket, he might impale it on one of his, like, thousands of armor spikes. So maybe it's, like, maybe it's not as squishy as I thought. But you ate one, so you tell me.
Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Let's go. I like watching all the different races run because they all look so goofy in their own way.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence.
Aren't you guys like the knights? Shouldn't you
But there is no cause for concern.
be over
A
there?
sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
No, no, don't say that, Zephyrin.
And
Say it
lend
ain't so.
renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Why must the church always do this to us? I think the next time the Final Fantasy wants to do a church trope, they have to rename their game so people don't get suspicious of the church again for like the 50th time.
The moment is at hand.
La Brea. Get a load of this guy. I just watched a video about everyone jumping you. Come on.
All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
I'm way ahead of you. I think I've perished multiple times. Not in the last dungeon though. I made it out of that one. With a little quick savvy button clicks, I made it out. Uh-oh. Don't swing.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
My lady!
She is come. Hear me, brothers and sisters.
Why are they so happy?
The war is ended. Nidhogg is no more.
Yeah, they're not so happy anymore, are they?
Aye, it is so. This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low.
I like how it was a joint effort, but one of us is very clearly bathed in the blood of the dragon. But then again, I shoot a bow, so I'm usually pretty safe.
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead. Let his hatred die with him, I say. Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace.
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it.
She's screaming like she's making a comment for all of Ishgard, but she's talking to a group of that's 10 feet away. She's just a little... The emotions are running high, you know? She's also practicing. She'll probably have to make the speech to the next group of 10, you know?
Peace?
I think you mistook us, Isael. We don't want... Look at them. They're just walking off.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern.
Get him, Harshafont.
If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Brother, are you ever gonna clean off your armor, or do you think it just make you feel cool? Like Jesus. That was rather too close for comfort, but 'twould seem that that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. That looks like Bard 56 armor? I confess I was a little dismayed to see you in the company with Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Murney? Forever warm blood in this cold weather, I'd stay drenched in it too. We ran all the way from Zenith to here. I don't think the blood is very warm anymore. Beg pardon, you traveled to the Churning Mists together along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg, dead. The heretics, pacified. Father and Sir Emeric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Emeric to Fortaw Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Murney and I shall await you there. Is this close? No, it's not. It was close? No, it's not. You see how far this is? That is quite the run. Oh my goodness, a new player, a tuning. Welcome, Mistress Tazzilou. Shall I join you, or shall I show you inside the manor?
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Yeah, so like we flew up there in the wind cutters, and there's this whole dungeon.
Infamous Lady Iceheart here in Ishgard. This is most unexpected.
Wait, did we just let her wander off? Isn't she like vastly disliked among the people here?
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
Well, not to get into like the racial discussions, but what is the definition of man in the Final Fantasy universe? Like where's the line drawn? Because clearly L doesn't count, right? What is there hard lines here? Is that a weird question to ask?
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights, 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
He can't hear you. You might want to have said that a little earlier.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Can we not all try and go and fetch him one at a time? Can we all go together as like a tour group?
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Ooh.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
Man, the church just can't get it right. First they're causing riots, then illegitimate children.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
They're on a historically bad run here. The last 25 minutes.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orchefon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Give him a
Even
nod.
you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
Is the next dungeon raiding the
I
church?
thank you
'Cause
all
that's
for
sick.
your support.
Also, I like her voice. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must recruit others to our cause. Can I get a Dark Knight armor? Adversity acquaints a man with strange bedfellows, as Alfino only knows too well. I doubt she'll get to the church today. That's true. I'll be honest. I can already kind of feel my voice giving out, so it might be on a shorter stream day. But we'll work as far as we can, especially with all the reading. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alfino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortran and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, maybe a party of 4, maybe 8, maybe 24, we may be able to stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntledish guardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, then they might be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alfino, and I would have you and Murney reach out to them. As a Temple Knight sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, you two may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Astinian, will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Murney, we should hurry up to the Forgotten Knight. The Taru might have knowledge of these revolutionaries. What do you got? I see a blue quest, I look at it. Aether current? Wait, Aether current here? Oh, I can't even fly. I can't even fly here. That Aether current is for Sea of Clouds? I'm sure someone was very upset that they unlocked all the Sea of Cloud currents and were like, this is strange. I'm missing something. Tataru. I was in the Forgotten Night. Well, now I'm here. Murney, Alfino, gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Please get out of the cutscene, you're ruining it. Gibberalon and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of the journey? Yeah, her outfit changed. She's like wearing a little apron now. You're not serious. What was Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I would have believed Anyway, I've heard the rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone named the Mongrel. A queer moniker if I ever heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let's make all the inquiries below. Sweep this way. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all dogs down here. What are you guys doing? You're supposed to be asking people. I doubt anyone will be willing to speak of this mongrel, but we might be able to confirm that Tataru's information is correct. At first, the people here were a bit standoffish, but with a little effort and a lot of parley, I've managed to make plenty of friends. Wait, what happened? Ah, what's that? Why are you seeing Sidurgu and Riel? What do you mean? You've lost me. What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. Are you talking? Were there people there that I'm not supposed to see? Now you have me interested. They've always been there in the Forgotten Night. I don't know a god's dang thing. Stop throwing those snowballs about the manga, but if I did, I sure wouldn't tell you. The heck? Oh my goodness. Just tried my life right there. Not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without their master's complicity. Still, it's good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Alfino is not one to be easily deterred. Frustrating though as it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gilberon knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Night, surely he must have heard the whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Da-da-da. Lean Charlotte. Are you fail RPing again? You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Murney. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them. This is what it's come to, huh? The Dragon Slayer, the Slayer of Nidhogg is asked to go on an herb run. Asked to go get some groceries. It's a shame it's come to this. Hey, Shroom, how you doing? Speaking of which, Nidhogg Slayer, look at that. What are the odds? What I miss, we slayed Nidhogg. Iceheart was like, hey, why are my heretics going crazy? Turns out the church is behind all the evil things, as you can expect from any Final Fantasy game. I'm telling you, next time they make a Final Fantasy game and they want to make the church evil, they should name it something else. Name it like Dragon Quest or something. So, you're Grillmont's errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right, right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on the account of these bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Well, you're gonna hand them over or not? Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can just make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what story they'll tell. Now that I think on it, there's a woman who I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hiertha's her name, but she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to to some noble house or another. I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? My reading comprehension is decreasing rapidly. Oh, these two. These are the two that you wanted. Should I talk to them? You made it sound like they're important later on. Don't talk to them? Okay. Yes, I'm Hieritha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare, her special recipe. Must be decades since I've last tasted this. The poor dear. Such a shame she was taken by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt. But she convinced herself she was in love and couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, God's the scandal. I mean, 'tis not a uncommon occurrence, but it was a Hure made it so much. Well, I need to tell you, she was discharged from his service, cast upon the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. What's wrong with the Hures? I think they're pretty cool. That stupid pose. It's very, silly. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservants, then casts her aside when seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Gilberon's face is a mask. Even the most penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldo, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, who, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if there's ever a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Thank you. They're all right. Hellhound's blessings be upon you. A gift for me? The scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by an old dear friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of other younglings. Ah, that little girl, bless her heart. But she couldn't help what she was. Eventually, she won them over, but those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days where she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. I'm gonna pull a streamer move real quick. Cool. She was a remarkable woman, Murney. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. At least we're breezing through the MSQ right now. Gilbront has the look of a man weighing his words with the greatest of care. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Murney, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, maybe you can find her on your own. Speak to first name Broom, last name Starveling? Oh, I know who that is. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said, take your pick. Plenty around, if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? I'm looking for a mongrel with raven black. No, it was raven black hair and ruby red eyes. Come on. Right? I'm not dyslexic. Oh, someone's got your unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you, though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd tell you just because you asked nicely? That didn't get very far. What is this cutscene spot? Speak to this person so you can waste your time. I'm not saying it out loud, but I'm thinking a little bit. Have you made any progress? No, Alfie, no. I've made 0 progress. So Mongrel was born of an Elzen nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, it's no location, but it's far more important that we... You know, now that he said it out loud, what are the... What is like are there like half Elzens? Like what is that? Like there are half elves in some fantasy worlds? Are there half Makotes? Granted, it's no location, but it's far more important than we have ever had before. Yes. Now that her striking features are known to us, perhaps we only need remain vigilant. Alphino is considering how to best proceed with the hunt for the mongrel. There must be a way we can draw out the mongrel in the open. Maybe we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is she? Oh, she... Confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own. Check out this movement. There you are. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. Ah, it's the cutscene I was just making fun of. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you have had no luck either? Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to say anything. Wait, down there. Isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, running after them.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
Beggarly fellow.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House Four Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
I think it'd be funny if, like, the quote-unquote lowborns, if they just pronounced all the houses wrong. Like, House Four Temps. I see him in and out of House Four Temps all the time.
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, huh? The Forgotten Knights say. Isn't that just as public? The height of a Midlander with the features of an Elezen. So you just inherit. So you're telling me you inherit half of your mom and half of your dad's features? Is that how that works? What is this? This is gonna be a tavern brawl? Dude, that guy's neck. You gotta fix your posture, bro.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Ah, if only she wasn't half Elezen. What do you mean by that?
Wow. Seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
I'd wife her too? Wait, is half Elezen, is that too much? Is that a immediate red flag for you?
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hell's...
Dang, you're not surviving that.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy. And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
I was about to say the same thing. That lipstick color does not suit you. But I'm not gonna... It might be a church protocol thing.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna assault the church building anyway, we may as well get a head start on some of their goons. Oh, he's targeting me. Get him! What happens if I...
Right there!
Sorry, Churgan, you gotta go. You too, Magicer. Whatever that means. Where'd you guys come from?
You disgust me.
Thanks for the heal, buddy. Let's do this, why not? Oh wait, I need you to go actually. Stop! Oh, it's Harshaphant. Get over here, buddy. We got goons too, you know. They're having quite the discussion while I'm busy pressing keys. Get him, Harshaphant. Hit him with your quips.
Halone, guide my sword.
Okay, not that many quips.
Filthy Rex!
Why do I have a stack marker? Oh my goodness, there's a... I didn't know solo duties were allowed to have mechanics.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
You're all the way over there. Huh?
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
The what? What did you say?
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emeric answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
You know, if we keep overthrowing the social order of every place we visit to, we're not going to be invited out to new places. Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Well, that's what I am. Not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pureblood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are well bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods account. Some have done right by us. I'll allow it, like them in House Hellenart. But enough talk. Your friends are still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep them waiting. Surely Fort Tom's on the short list of goodies, though, right? Look at you leaning like a Stinian, thinking you're cool. Now that all the players are assembled, Hilda's eager to get on with it. I am cool. You are cool. I'm just saying you think you're cool. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the high houses, that much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it would your beloved Sir Emeric's doing at first, but when I heard how he lost his head... But then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward. That way, they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. A bloody fine mess, ain't it? But the cast is die. The die is cast, so what's their plan? We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that, we need the cooperation of your allies and their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Lowborn knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty to you out of desire for a better life, if ordered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves. Who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to you that day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with the new threat, a massage of heretics, for example, then they will be able to join in the defense of the vault. Huh. Spread false rumors of an attack to get him out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Does anyone know? Why was this person bidding farewell to the Huron hard times? The vault unlocked. I'm assuming that's coming up, right? Because I might make a executive decision If this dungeon is like right up next, I might call it for the day because I'm kind of feeling pretty bad. Not gonna lie, but that's only if it's like next, because I can do a bit more MSQ. I'm just I'm struggling a little bit. You're on the quest for it? Okay. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I'm really not feeling that good right now. So I think we might have to postpone this and the trial that comes out like 3 MSQs after for the next stream, which again might be on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll decide. But for right now, I think I'm tapped out for the day. It's an unfortunate truth.
Alas.
Too much reading is just not doing me any good.
Especially when you were saying that you had like a bad voice thing today.
Yeah, no, well, cause like it's like all my like nasal passages are inflamed and congested. And just not...
So it's a Thursday for me.
Hmm?
So it's a Thursday.
Is that normal for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't take like some amount of Zyrtec or Benadryl.
I probably should take something, but yeah.
A nap.
What sucks is I did want to end with what was it, Crystalline Conflict, because I wanted to try it out. Mostly so I could do it more later and grind out big hats like the one that you have.
Right.
Miss Charlotte. But unfortunately until then we'll have to match our hats, our little Quantrails hats. Which to be fair are pretty nice. Yes, that one. Excellent. It really is such a great hat. You're the one who oh no, you had the smaller hat on the on the Black Mage, right? I think so. I'll work on it. I want that hat so badly. It looks so good. Yeah, that one. See, that one's like that's like a Harry Potter hat. You know? A little too, not to be mean. I think it looks good. It's just, could use a little extra angles on the brim. Maybe a little extra size. Scale it up maybe 20%. But yeah. We will see. I don't know if we'll do it on Wednesday, because who knows if I'm feeling good by then. But I will let you know. And hopefully we can do not just smaller hats are better. Look at this person. Hello.
Mods, execute that, man.
We'll check this out. Are you a fan of larger wizard hats or smaller wizard hats? Switch to the other one really fast, so then they know the two that we're talking about. I'll do a point
think
even.
she has chat open?
I hope so. This would all be solved if speech bubbles. Big! I'm telling you. Big hats are peak.
They're a big hat enjoyer.
Why are you pointing to Garnet? Because your click box for some reason does not work very well.
Taz, what do you think of this hat?
You know, it's a big hat, but it's missing that.
It's too witch-like, and not.
No, it's too straight. It's missing the dynamicism. Like, look at this hat, right? The brim starts off down here, ends up here. There's like a loop to it. It's more of an oval shape. Then the actual brim has like a break point at the top. I don't know. This one looks like it's like a texture issue with the hat, and they messed it up. Kind of like a gnome hat. I think this hat would look good on you though, if you don't mind me saying.
Me?
Yeah. Like on a Lalafell. I think it would look good on a Lalafell.
Oh yeah. Most caster gear looks good on Lala though.
Okay. But with that, I think I'm gonna take my leave.
A nap.
Maybe take a nap. That would do very well, I think. And I'll see you guys on the next one. We'll do not just a dungeon, not just a trial, but also a crystalline conflict. I don't know if that will drive people away, but because everyone loves PvP, right? That's like everyone's favorite thing to do in this game.
Not everyone.
Yeah, I know. That's a joke.
A good amount of people enjoy CC. I am not one of them, but I will join regardless.
Would you like to take a seat, or are you just gonna kind of stand there? But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, on this sick cast episode of Tazzilou Plays Final Fantasy.